Well, good morning, YouTube. Getting a late start today. I got the day off, not working, didn't have much to do around the house. So I decided last minute just to go for a ride. So I got to thinking about where I wanted to go. And I really don't want to do a long ride, but we're going to go out to the prison camps in Rutland State Park. Now, these prison camps are over 100 years old, and they're just ruins. A lot of heavy graffiti and stuff. They've been defaced quite a bit. But it's kind of like a little urban archaeology. And, I mean, it might be a place that you might want to just do a ride. Go out there and maybe have a picnic lunch. So it's just basically a destination. Let's see, what else is going on? Hey, anyway, with this COVID-19, a lot of people haven't been working, spending a lot of time, and there's been some new motorcycle-specific type websites that have been popping up. And the latest one I saw on Sonny the Badger's page, they posted a video, and they interviewed this gentleman, Mike, and he started up a new website. It's called themotorcycleshowcase.com. And while I'm talking here, I'll throw a couple of screenshots of the website. And it's basically for people to post pictures of their motorcycles and you know, what they've done to them. Everybody loves their motorcycle, let's face it. Otherwise we wouldn't ride. If you didn't love motorcycles, you wouldn't ride. And I mean, everybody loves their bike. All makes, all models, all years, all styles. I mean, here's a Harley trike, and he gave me she gave me a big wave. I mean, the motorcycle community is a pretty tight-knit community.
Just a little more information about the motorcycleshowcase.com. Yep, go on there, sign up. It's free. Go ahead and sign up for your account. Upload some pictures of your bike or your previous bikes. I've got a bunch here. These are the newest bikes. I just posted these. That's why they're the newest bikes. Right on the main page. My old ZX6R, my 883 race bike, my crazy Kawasaki hybrid, my XR1200R, my old Ultra Classic, my 18 Unlimited. So I got in there and I just started uploading and adding bikes into my account. If I go into my account, you can see my bikes. They're all on here. And I can go in and edit those and add pictures and make any changes as I will just go edit. If I make any changes on any of the modifications, I can add that information in there. You can also upload videos. And I uploaded a video I did when I went to go purchase my 2018. So anyway, get on there, give them a try. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. You can post pictures of your bike and look at everybody else's bikes, and maybe you'll get some ideas for some new modifications. Anyway, back to the video.
So I highly suggest go ahead and sign up for an account. Go ahead and post some pictures of your bike, and you know, let all your friends know that ride. Great place to post pictures of your bikes, and you might get some ideas from it too. You might see somebody with the same make, model of yours, and they might have some modifications that you'd like to do. So you can always leave a comment and ask them about the modifications. Anyway, thoughts for the day. There's a beautiful log cabin right there. A little bit more than a cabin though. And let's see, we're coming up on the infamous Hot Dog Annie's. And if I remember to stop and get cash, we might stop and have lunch. The place has been there since I was a kid. It's probably been there over 50 years. Probably still using the same pots for the barbecue sauce. And this is Route 56. We're going through the town of Leicester, Massachusetts. We're coming up, Route 56 cuts across the western portion of the Worcester Airport. This is one of the approaches. I don't know if it's an approach or a takeoff. Anyway, pretty wide open, and I don't know, you might be able to see the runway. Yep, there's the runway. So we also got some of the Worcester reservoirs. The water reservoirs. This is just a nice road to ride on. There's another place at the end of that reservoir. It's called Spider Gates. It's an old cemetery. It's out in the middle of the woods. And they used to have these big wrought iron gates that kind of look like a spider, hence its name. I might have to do a video going out there one of these days. I just pulled over here for a second. I wanted to get the 360 camera set up and recording, just so I can give you a little different view while I'm riding. The Insta360 camera is really a great camera for doing 360. I've had really good results with the 360. I bought the dual version that came with the 4K module as well. However, their external microphone adapter is horrible. The audio is just way too low. So it's pretty much just I just use it for the 360 mod, not the 4K. We're showing about 12 minutes away, 6.9 miles, and 2.7 miles till we make a turn to the right. And that's probably going to take us into the Rutland State Forest. Like I said, it's a gorgeous day out. Just got a light high altitude overcast, but it's still pretty sunny. And temperature's 73 degrees. So it's really nice out. The perfect day for a ride. Lots of motorcycles out today too. I think everybody's taking advantage of the midweek Thursday nice weather. The Bedrock Golf Course. It's a 9-hole course. Most of my family golfs. I don't. Actually, everybody else in my family golfs except me and my wife. So they usually golf there quite a bit. Showing 10 minutes, 5.2 miles. And it's showing, I'm using the Waze program. I typed in Rutland Prison Camp. It came right up. I know there's a pretty good length of dirt road I'm going to have to go down. Hopefully it's dried up from the storm that came through the other day. Great barbecue place right there. out hiking today. So Waze is lost. Waze is completely lost. The detour kind of threw everything off. Well, I'm on Prison Camp Road now. So I'm thinking that road back there goes out to the prison camp. And we'll follow Waze and see what it does. Rutland State Park, recreation area. I don't think we'll be going this way. Hey, you don't know if that road right there is the one that goes to the old prison camp, do you? This one here?
I never remember.
Yeah, this is my first time coming out. I hear all these people talking about it. I'm doing a video on it. And my Waze is going crazy, but it's saying that way. But I think if that's the way, perfect. Thanks.
Y'all connect back there too.
Here we go. Who says you can't go off-road with a Harley Davidson Ultra Limited? Of course, this is just a dirt road, and this looks like it takes you back to the prison camps. So we're going to stop the video. Well, this isn't too bad. Kind of bumpy. It's not as bad, I guess, as it could be. I see some graffiti over there. So we are pretty much there. Now, a lot of people say this place is haunted. There's a black thing hanging in the tree. bit sandy. It can get a little sketchy here on the Ultra. All right, let's see where we're going to park. Do I want to make an attempt at going up there by the entrance and parking? Perfect. Well, there you go. We have arrived. We'll walk around and look at some of the ruins. And like I said, these fields are what they used to work. And we'll get out the rest of the camera gear, take some pictures, and kind of walk around a little bit. Alright, so today I'm using my DJI Osmo Action on a gimbal. And I'm not sure how it's going to do here in the dark. Looks like it's actually going to do pretty well. So I guess this is one of the main buildings that was here, that was left. And as you can see, there's a little campfire here, so I'm sure the kids come out here and party or do whatever. A lot of burnt black on the ceiling from the campfires is what I'm guessing. Lots of graffiti. Graffiti everywhere. So anyway, this is the last main structure that's still somewhat intact. It's buried into the side of a hill. And I guess this is where the prisoners stayed when they were working here at the camp. And here's another structure, remaining structure. Looks like it was all built out of mortar and stone. And it looks like the whole top of it's all caved in. So we'll take a peek inside. There's just one little room. Ceiling's still intact. And just a little bit of rubble on the floor. It's got a little air hole. I'm thinking this must have been a cell of some type. And this one here looks like the ceiling's caved in. So I'm guessing this was some type of cell block where they had individual cells here. And this one's got a lot of rocks in there on the floor where I'm thinking the ceiling collapsed. And of course people can't pick up their trash. So this place was shut down in the early 1900s,
But if you can imagine being out here working in these fields, staying in these buildings with very little amenities, I'm sure they had a kitchen and, you know, some way that they could cook food out here. And I'm sure there were quite a few more buildings than what we've seen.
Okay, so took some pictures, did some videos. That's pretty much going to be it for the Rutland prison camps, haunted Rutland prison camps. Now let's see if I can get out of here without dropping the bike on the ground. That would be a good thing. This would be a great ride for an adventure bike, a GS or something like that. And there we go. Like I said, riding on this stuff doesn't really bother me that much. I got a lot of years on dirt bikes, but not a lot of years on a 900-pound dirt bike. So we're just going to ease our way out. And I'm going to add a little bit of history.
Well, I wasn't able to find a lot of history on the Rutland prison camps. But I did find this one Everybody Wiki page, and of course it says it's located in Rutland, Massachusetts, which is pretty much the geographical center of Mass. It was designated for people who committed minor offenses, which were, you know, petty theft, drunkenness, those type of crimes. It was built in 1903, and they deemed the location, it was a really good location for this. There was a lot of clean air for the prisoners, and it was also used for typhoid prisoners that had typhoid fever. So they would be sent there as well. It had a small farm with livestock, crops. It fed the prisoners, and at one point it was making quite a bit of milk, and they were actually selling it to the public in the city of Worcester. So it says in all 56 prisoners died while working at the camps. There's a cemetery that has their graves. I didn't get over to the cemetery today, but the camp was closed in 1934 after a shortage of fresh water. And of course, newer modern prisons were being built that were more efficient. I mean, the ruins are still there. There's the underground section were actually for prison cells, and also that other building that I videotaped were also cells of some sort. And a lot of paranormal investigators and stuff visit there in the cemeteries, and they proclaim that they're haunted. So that's where the whole haunted thing comes from. But like I said, not a whole lot of history on it, that at least that I was able to find. Maybe you could post a comment if you could find more information on it. But it was a great ride, and just a cool spot to go check out.
That's pretty much going to conclude the video for today. So if you would be so kind, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the bell if you want notifications when media is added to the channel. And as always, keep the shiny side up, rubber side down, and have a great day.